And we are, I mean, it's been about, like I said, 7 minutes. This is part 2, by the way, for those who are just now watching this video. This is part 2. Please watch part 1 first. My phone shut me off. So to recap, I saw an orb that was like an eyeball, UFO, and then after that, it turned, went back up in the sky. It looked like a star at first, turned around, and then took off. And after I was telling Daddy about these different orbs that I see every night, he finally got to see one when I showed him. And then, as he was looking up at them and noticed them, next thing you know, he's driving off in front of us. We see his taillights go into the distance, and then when we're leaving the terminal, and then this black government-like SUV swerves all over the road, keeps stopping in front of us, and then as it suddenly just turns, I mean, it almost causes us to wreck, and then I said, thank goodness it turned into this trailer park / RV park. And like I said, it was someone that left over there sitting, I don't know, I assume they were drinking or something. I don't know, that's what it looked like on the left-hand side. But the government SUV just kept on going to the right and just stopped. And I guess just disappeared into the distance over there in the RV park. And we kept going and figured Daddy had already gotten a pilot. Well, we wait 7 minutes, and it is 9:11 p.m. We wait from 9:04 to 9:11 p.m. at the gas pump. And I'm assuming that he already got there, got his fuel, or he just kept on going to fuel somewhere else, because we were on the phone with him and it cut off. And so he then calls us and says, I'm at pilot. I'm like, I'm here. I'm like, what do you mean you're here? He said, I'm here. I've got here. I'm fueling, about to fuel. And I'm like, you're about to fuel? And then I said, we've been here for 7 minutes. He said, that's not possible. He said, you were behind me. He said, how did you get here 7 minutes before I did? So somehow a time slip happened. And I said, I can't hardly hear you. The phone was messing up. And there was a time slip where we jumped ahead after the strange government vehicles, the UFO, Men in Black situation, and then the phone messed up a lot, and we were suddenly 7 minutes ahead of him, where he didn't get there until 7 minutes after we did. Sorry, I had to answer the phone call, but 7 minutes passed. Where was I? 7 minutes passed, and then all of a sudden he said, no, we're, how in the world, you couldn't have gotten here before I did. I said, we've been here for 7 minutes. He said, wow, that's crazy. And so, right as he talks to us, I said, I'm getting interference. I said, it's messing up a lot. And then a voice said, we are here. I'm like, what? It was like, we are here. And it messed up, and I could hear voices coming through the phone. I said, there's a lot of voices coming through this phone. And he said, whoa, there's a shoe at my truck. A large black shoe. So I look up and I scan the shoes, and what does it say it is? Government black shoes. Leather tactical boots. And it also said that they were Men in Black shoes. All you have to do is look up Men in Black government shoes, and you find them. This shoe was laying right next to his truck step. Right there at his truck step. And it was like something very wide. Maybe it was a shapeshifter. Maybe it was an agent. I don't know. But something, a very wide foot tried to fit in that shoe. Look how that stretched out. And that shoe was placed right next to his truck. It was right next to his truck. And then, check this out. Right after that, a truck filled with bright lights all around it was looking right at us. I didn't touch the shoe. I didn't bother it. But whenever I got back to Daddy, whoa, that looks like a face on the shoe. Dang. I never even noticed that. That looks like a face. Do you see it? Let me know if you see it if I put this online. But it's just, it's crazy how this happened, and it's just been one crazy thing after another. But I didn't know whether to share it or not. I just decided to go ahead and do that now. But then the voice interference on the phone, and then right as that it kept interfering and stopping our phone call, and then the shoe was left there as if someone was at his truck. And I've got another scenario to share and some more strangeness, but that's what happened that night. Signing out.